Welcome back, everybody. Today we're at Raven Rock State Park. No kids in this one. My wife and I are out. We're gonna go see if we can walk down to the creek. Maybe we'll get some cool underwater shots. I hope it's clear, no rain and muddied things up. But this is a park about 30 minutes away from where I grew up, which I don't remember ever going to. I'm pretty excited to explore,
All Trails out for the win if you want to sponsor him.
Yeah, All Trails. My wife is a big fan of that. Wants to check off some more lists. Any of you Pokemon Go players, you might like it. So yeah, just gonna take a look. We've already been in the visitor center. It's pretty nice, and this park is free. A lot of North Carolina state parks are free. They got it going on. Well, we talked to the guy up at the ranger station, the office, whatever you call it, and he had told us, sure, go down there. There's a great spot to film in the water with a GoPro. And it was called the Fish Traps, so it sounded promising. Turns out it was a giant river and it was really muddy. So we are going to go on a different trail, hopefully find a little creek that is clear, and we will be able to see some fish, crayfish, hopefully snakes. We'll see. Whew. I'm not sure on the Stairmaster anymore. Oh wow, there's a lot of stairs. This is the Raven Rock. Don't know a whole lot about it, other than that people used to stop and sleep under it back in the day. But maybe I'll read some of those clips that I took in the visitor center. Whew. We tried the elevator, but it was out of order. These stairs are not as easy on the way up. Alright guys, my wife just spotted this black racer. You can see why they call him that, because he is fast. Oh my gosh. Maybe I can get a picture here.
There's a crawfish.
You see him?
I think so. I hope so. Where'd he go? Did you see him?
Yeah. All my lookers who made it to the end, you're awesome. One thing I forgot to mention when I was talking about doing subscriber submitted videos is also give me some details. I have some cool things that people have already sent, but don't just send a picture and you know, just say that's it. Maybe I've got some friends who have a albino squirrel they've been tracking for weeks, and they're so excited whenever they see it. You know, kind of include some of those details. If you were just randomly walking through the grocery store parking lot and you saw whatever, you know, let me know kind of what was happening whenever you saw this thing to kind of give us some context for people who were interested. The park that we were at in this video, Ravens Rock State Park, it was a great park. I would say it has pretty much anything you could be looking for. There's no lake, there is the river. There's a lot of elevation change and steep trails on some spots. There's some level trails on other spots, and you can kind of pick and choose and omit what you don't want. They've got a lot of camping. Most of the trails and things are covered, so you're out of the sun. So even in hotter months, it's going to be cooler. But we had a great time. We saw a lot of wildlife. The deer there at the end, you only see a couple pictures because they were kind of far off in the video. All I had was my phone and the GoPro, and it wasn't going to do well. But we had a couple people walking through the woods carrying a boom box. I mean, they're probably mid-20s, and just blaring some Bob Marley music, walking through the woods. And I see 5 or 6 tails take off through the woods, the whitetail shoving that flag, trying to get away from a predator and warning everybody else about them. And sorry, my air conditioning cuts on. I don't have a sound studio. But I was just really annoyed that someone would go walking through the woods in a state park and just, I mean, it wasn't like they had their phone and it was playing music. They had a full-on 1990s looking boombox on their shoulder. And yeah, just don't be that person. And until next time, y'all be looking. It's video.
Oh.